Welcome to this Ghazal meeting. And today I will be singing and explaining about Ghazal written by Khak Sahib. As you know, Khak Sahib, during New Life, Baba came out of New Life for some time, and he called Pune Bhajan Mandali to Mahabaleshwar. So while the Pune Bhajan Mandali, Thade, Gaikwad, Pratap Ahir, they are going to Mahabaleshwar, Khak Sahib was sick. He could not accompany them. So he wrote a ghazal and he gave to Thades and presented to Baba. He wrote this ghazal somewhere on 21st December 1950, and most probably Pune Bhajan Mandali were going on 23rd December to be there, and they sang before Baba, and then they gave this chit writings to Baba. So I am going to sing that ghazal, and today I have harmonium with me, and also I will be using this digital tabla. So as to give you the feel of how ghazal singing is, and then after I finish the ghazal, then I will explain the meaning of the ghazal like each line by line. So then you can practice it later on. So the ghazal is दूर पे तुझको जाके देख लिया. मेरी दीवानगी मेरी जिंदा दिली को देख कर हैरत हुई है दुनिया. मेरा दिल चीर कर देखे तो निकले तीर के टुकड़े. दूर से तुझको जाके देख लिया. दूर पे तुझको जाके देख लिया. दूर पे तुझको जाके देख लिया. दूर पे तुझको जाके देख लिया. होश अपना गवा के देख लिया. होश अपना गवा के देख लिया. देखना था अपना जमाल खुद आरा, तूने अपना जमाल खुद आरा। शक्ले इंसान में आके देख लिया, शक्ले इंसान में आके देख लिया, होशे अपना गवा के देख लिया। मेरी वहशत को तूने पर्दा नशिया, मेरी वहशत को तूने पर्दा नशी, मेरी वहशत को तूने पर्दा नशी, मेरी वहशत को तूने पर्दा नशी। अपनी सूरत छिपा के देख लिया, अपनी सूरत छिपा के देख लिया। शाह से है तेरा गदा मुमता, शाह से है तेरा गदा मुमता, शाह से है तेरा गदा मुमता। शान अपनी घटा के देख लिया, शान अपनी घटा के देख लिया। शबे मेराज अहद को अहमद ने, शबे मेराज को अहमद ने, शबे मेराज को अहमद ने, शबे मेराज को अहमद ने। बुरकाए मीम उठा के देख लिया, बुरकाए मीम उठा के देख लिया। आगे अपनी जुबान नहीं खुलती, आगे अपनी जुबान नहीं खुलती, आगे अपनी जुबान नहीं खुलती, आगे अपनी जुबान नहीं खुलती। हरफे मतलब पे आके देख लिया, शब-ए आशिकी नहीं है खेल, शब-ए आशिकी नहीं है खेल। खाक ने दिल लगा के देख लिया तूरे पे तुझको जाके देख लिया. So, you know how the ghazal is like, and yeah, you are muted, Marilyn. I think you can unmute. So, yeah. So, the I
That's
gave you the
great.
idea. Yeah,
Wonderful, 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 wonderful. Thank you so much.
yeah.
Wow. I didn't hear the
So,
translation.
right, right. So I am going to talk about the translation. I just gave you feel, that's why I came with the harmonium and also the rhythm. So
Mm.
the rhythm I used Dadra Tal, Dadra beats, and generally in ghazal singing they use Dadra beats and Kaharwa. So I just gave you feel about harmonium and the tablas. I don't have anyone called tabla accompany, so I use digital. And so the ghazal is this ghazal, as I told you earlier, this ghazal written by Khak Sahib, and Baba called during new life. Baba came out of new life on 1950 December, and he calls Pune Bhajan Mandali. So, because Khak Sahib could not accompany because of his ill health, he wrote this ghazal on 21st December 1950 and handed over in writing to Thades. Thades and Gaikwad and Pratap Ahir, they were there.
Wow.
So this, yeah. So the
Pratapji.
meaning, yeah, Pratap ji. So the meaning of the ghazal is "तूर पर तुझको जाके देख लिया." And Baba liked this ghazal, and Baba said that he has come to me, Khak has come to. And the meaning of the ghazal is Tur. Tur is a mountain where Hazrat Musa used to go and used to talk with God, communicate with God. So he in Islam, they and Sufism they talk about this Tur mountain always. Tur means this mountain. So he writes the Khak Sahib that I on the mountain of Tur I have gone and I have seen your beauty and he says कि मेरी जिंदा दिली को देख कर हैरत हुई है दुनिया मेरी जिंदा दिली मीन्स ओपन हार्टेडनेस and Mary Zinda Dili, seeing my open heartedness, the world was really surprised, Herath. And so they wondered that, but how open hearted I am, how Dil, Zinda, lively heart. And yes, but when my heart was cut open, then they found the pieces of arrows there.
Wow.
So many arrows pinched in the heart, but he carried all these arrows in his heart. He was such an open heart. So that's what he begins with. And then he says, you know, these are all pain. When something pierces your heart and you feel that pain, then
Mm.
one is compelled to write all those beautiful poetries and ghazals. He feels this mystical pain. So that what the Khak Sahib, he was Ishke Hakiki, divine love, and
Mm.
yeah,
Beautiful.
yeah.
Just
So
beautiful.
yeah. You can interrupt me always if you have doubts. And yeah, Marcia is here also.
Marsha,
So
Jai
yeah,
Baba.
Jai Baba dear. Yeah.
Okay.
So
What?
देखना था, या देखना था तुझे बहर सूरत, अपनी हस्ती मिटा के देख लिया. uh, I wanted to see you somehow, and I surrendered my separative existence to see you. So uh, I wanted to see you, and when I uh, destroyed my khudi, my existence, then I got to, after destroying my khudi, my self, my separate existence, then I was able to see you. Rumi has also talked on similar lines that सौ बार तेरा दामन हाथों में मेरे आया, जब आंख खुली तो देखा अपना ही गिरेबा था. 100 times your daman came into my hand, but when my eyes were opened, it was my own ham. And so that's the khudi. So khudi and khuda. So khudi is self and khuda is God. So when khudi is gone, self is gone, then khuda is found. So that's what he
Kudi is
says.
self
Yeah.
and Kuda is
And
God.
yeah. So then khuda is seen. Yeah. Because after seeing khuda, then nothing is left to see. Everywhere he is. Yeah. So then he says, तूने अपना जमाले खुद आरा शक्ल इंसान में आके देख लिया. You had to take human form to descend on earth and to see your own beauty and glory. You came down on earth to see your own beauty and glory.
Mm.
God in beyond stage, he can't, he's everywhere as he, Paramatma, beyond. And so to see his own beauty, he has to take avatar, he has to descend on earth to see his own beauty. And so that's so beautiful. So Khak
Very
Sahib,
beautiful.
yeah, so Khak Sahib, really now you can understand how learned, how deep was he. And
See his
our,
reflection in all of us, in other words.
yeah, yeah. So, but he enjoys to come descend. He enjoys this our ignorance, and then and then
He
reality.
has mercy on this ignorance.
And yeah, in our form, he feels the ignorance. See, we are the drops, and he is the ocean, and each drop feels their separative existence. And then, after seeing this separative existence, when we unite with him, then we know, oh, that was illusion, that separative ego. And now this is, we are all over. This is, we are the ocean actually. So that's what he said. Then he
Beautiful.
said, yeah. Then he says, मेरी वहशत को तूने पर्दा नशी. वहशत. Vahshat is a beautiful Urdu word. See, Urdu poetic words are really beautiful. And so Vahshat means madness, my wildness, my wildness and my madness. You seen hiding, you are behind the curtain always. You always watching this game behind the curtain. So you already you already watch my madness and wildness. And so you have seen my madness, and yeah, why? You are the Pardanashi. You are undercover, and you see our madness. Then he says कि शाह से है तेरा गदा मुमताज, शान अपनी घटा के देख लिया. He says, a beggar at your door is more respected than the king. A beggar at your door is more respected compared to king. The king also will envy this such a beggar. So he got such a treasure, this beggar at your door. Yeah. And so शान अपनी घटा के देख लिया. And in containing my, I had in containing my pride, my ego, in order to meet you. Then he says, शबे महराज अहद को अहमद ने बुरकाए मीम उठा के देख लिया. On the night of passage to the heavens, I saw the beautiful face of my beloved lifting veils of duality. Yeah. So, Jai Baba Rosli, you are little late, but I sang this ghazal, and maybe you can listen the recording. I am describing Khak Sahib's ghazal and then explaining the meaning. So, yeah. So, शबे then आगे अपनी जुबान नहीं खुलती, हरफे मतलब पे आके देख लिया. आगे अपनी जुबान नहीं खुलती means zuba means tongue. On the night of passage on the heavens, I saw the beautiful face of my beloved, my lifting veils of duality, and I was spellbound. Yeah. So, sorry. On the night of passage to the heaven, I saw the beautiful face of my beloved, lifting the veils of duality. Then he say, आगे अपनी जुबान नहीं खुलती. My tongue is tied, spellbound. हरफे मतलब पे आके देख लिया. I have already arrived at the word that contains all the meaning. I know the real meaning. Yeah. शैव ए आशिकी नहीं है खेल, खाक ने दिल लगा के देख लिया. टू बी एबल टू लव इज नॉट ए जोक और चाइल्ड्स प्ले. खाक has realized this after falling in love. So at the end, Khak, the poet says, कि this ashiki, shavi ashiki, this hakiki, ishke hakiki. It's not a joke or child's play. Has realized this after falling in his love. I have realized this after falling in love. So that's the beautiful meaning of this
Wow.
ghazal. And yeah. So, any question? I think Yasmin has raised the hand. Yasmin? Jai Baba Yasmin. Anyway,
Yeah. I was asking, what is Ishke Hakiki? How do you describe it?
uh, Ishke Mizazi and Ishke Hakiki, these are two terminology in Sufi terms. So, Ishke Hakiki is the real divine love, Hakiki, Hakikat mein. जो इश्क
And,
रियल इश्क है. एंड
and
इश्क मिजाजी इज द ह्यूमन लव, जस्ट वर्ल्डली लव. सो मिजाज.
the ghazals are written for both, right? For Ishke Mizazi and Ishke Hakiki.
It depends upon the poet who has written it. Now Khak has written, so it is Ishke Hakiki. And if Jagjit Singh writes, or means other ghazal singers, then that is or they sing in praise of their beloved, some
Acha.
woman or something. So then that is Ishke Mizazi.
And,
And so in, yeah.
and does a
So
ghazal have a particular form? Like most literature, they have sonnets and they have this, and they have that. And what particular form is the ghazal? What poetic form is
yeah. Actually, ghazal basically is a mushaira Urdu shairi, and this Urdu shairi means Urdu poetry. And these Urdu words and those words are really very poetic and very beautiful for the this expression of poetry. And when this poetry, like mushaira, like ghazal, mushaira, when you recite it, it is like a mushaira. But when you sing in a rhythmic order, like I sang this ghazal now, then it is ghazal. And then if it is Thumri, like Lataji last week she explained, that it is sung for the beloved. And it is a certain style. There is rhythm is not necessarily rhythmic, but it's some rhythm and then double rhythm like that. It's yeah. Then Qawwali is there. Qawwali is a very powerful, very strong. It goes on continuous, same rhythm whole night. It can go hours, hours. And even they get a hall in while singing Qawwali. You know, in Hindi they sing bhajans. They call bhajans. The same thing is style, because they in their different means ragas, they tunes, they with rhythm, they style of singing. So they call bhajan.
Isn't
There
there?
are
But
yeah,
there is
yeah,
a difference between bhajan and Qawwali and ghazal, right?
yeah,
Bhajans
yeah.
are normally not sung in this Ishke Mizazi or Ishke, they don't have that kind of relationship with the beloved. It's more a relationship of a father or a mother or something. They don't have of a lover.
No,
In bhajan,
if you listen Meera and Kabir, they definitely like मोको कहाँ ढूंढे रे बंदे मैं तो तेरे पास रे मैं तो तेरे पास रे मोको like these are the real means divine love and the reality. Like Meera also, she also sang those मेरा मेरा हो गई दीवानी मैं कैसे कहूँ रे और केसरिया बालमा केसरिया बालमा मोरे. Lord Krishna, she called Kesariya Balma. So that is also a devotional song. Yeah.
Balwan, what is
Yeah.
Balwan? What is Balwan?
Balma. Balma is a beloved. Balma, like dearest.
And
Balma.
what is the difference? What is the difference between Qawwali and ghazal?
See, ghazal, just I saying it is a slow rhythm or it can be faster, but basically one person can sing ghazal. Whereas a Qawwali song is a very rhythmic, very powerful in a group. Maybe some 4 or 5 people sings and a strong rhythm, and they get intoxicated. Hall, they get hall. Once in front of Baba, the Qawwals were singing, and Baba said, don't touch him. That was a boy, 15, 13, 14-year-old boy. He was so absorbed, got so absorbed. Baba said, if you touch him, you will get a current. So that kind of hall they get into. So that is so powerful. And you know, even Sima Baba gave salvation, liberation. So, well, that kind of power in the ghazals and qawwalis, and you are so concentrated on the your bhakti, devotion, and
Does
meditation. Yeah.
Baba prefer
Yeah.
ghazal or Qawwali? What did Baba prefer? Ghazals or Qawwali?
Baba preferred both ghazals and qawwalis, but qawwalis are see ghazals are short, but qawwalis can go for hours. The qawwal can take you whole night. I was there in the qawwali whole nights listening at the Mazar here. So, but ghazals are hardly 5-10 minutes. One ghazal, one poetic, yeah, poetry.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah,
Vijay,
yeah,
you
please.
remember हमको मीठा सके जमाने में हम नहीं जम नहीं
Yeah,
And
you
so
are
are we.
challenging. You are
So are we.
challenging the Jamana world that the world has no power that they can destroy me. Yeah, definitely. When you are friends with God, the Master, Nanke means that's the real
हम
company.
हमसे जमाने खुदा है, हमसे
Hum.
जमाने खुदा है, जमाने से हम नहीं.
Very good. Very. He says that world is from me. The entire world is from me, my perspective. Not I don't belong to the world belongs to me. It's your own reflection. See, it's your own eyes. What color you put in the goggle in your eyes. Yeah. So last Rosalie, you were very fond of this ghazal of जिनके करीब होते हैं.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So I can sing this ghazal and I can explain the meaning if you
Yeah,
like.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So that's why to give you a complete feel, I brought harmonium and this digital tabla. So I just start this and yeah. Okay. Let me see this ghazal. Keherwa.
That was the guzzle that cut me.
हाँ हाँ हाँ. So I, no, this in the beginning they give some yeah. आप जिनके करीब होते हैं, आप जिन I got the wrong selection. I just you see you have to be particular about the rhythm, so then you can enjoy a better way. This is the ghazal rhythm. आप जिनके करीब होते हैं, आप जिनके करीब होते हैं, वो बड़े खुश नसीब होते हैं। आप जिनके करीब होते हैं, जब तबीयत किसी पे आती है, जब तबीयत किसी पे आती है, मौत के दिन करीब होते हैं, वो बड़े खुशी नसीब होते हैं। आप जिनके करीब होते हैं, इश्क में और तो कुछ नहीं मिलता, इश्क में और तो कुछ नहीं मिलता, सैकड़ों गम नसीब होते हैं, सैकड़ों गम नसीब होते हैं, वो बड़े खुशी नसीब होते हैं। आप जिनके करीब होते हैं, उनका मिलना फिराक का मिलना, उनका मिलना फिराक का मिलना आप किसको नसीब होते हैं, आप किसको नसीब होते हैं, वो बड़े खुशी नसीब होते हैं, आप जिनके करीब होते हैं। नूह की कद्र कोई क्या जाने, नूह की कद्र कोई क्या जाने, कहीं ऐसे अदीब होते हैं, कहीं ऐसे अदीब होते हैं, वो बड़े खुश नसीब होते हैं, आप जिनके करीब होते हैं, आप जिनके करीब होते हैं, आप जिनके करीब होते हैं। जय बाबा। So, the meaning of the ghazal is आप जिनके करीब होते हैं, करीब means the closeness, the nearness. So those are the fortunate ones who got your nearness, your company, or those who are close to you. They are really fortunate. Then he says कि जब तबीयत किसी में आती है, मौत के दिन करीब होते हैं. तबीयत मीन्स how you feel. In Urdu they ask you how you are feeling, how is your tabiyat. So he says कि when your tabiyat किसी पे आती है, means it's a poetic way, when you fall in love with someone, when you are inclined to someone, or you beginning to love someone, then you should understand that you are inching towards your end. Maut means death. So you should be aware the moment you feel that oh, I fell in love, but it's an alarm. You should be aware that now I am inching towards your end, your death. So be aware. But here it's a death is a real self. The death of the real self. If you are in ishq hakiki. But if you are in ishq mizazi, if you are in love with worldly guy, then you are gone. Very few left. So yeah, so I feel that ishq hakiki, divine love, finally will lead you to only self realization. So no, but the worldly love will lead you nowhere. Yeah, so better catch hold on the ishq hakiki. Now then he says कि जुल्म सहकर जो उफ नहीं करते, उनके दिल भी अजीब होते हैं. Those who suffer and their hearts are and after suffering they even doesn't say a words, doesn't speak out a single word during suffering. They are very special people, very special hearts, tough heart. Then he says इश्क में और कुछ नहीं मिलता, सैकड़ों गम नसीब होते हैं. If you are in the ishq means love, then you don't get anything in love, only the sufferings. And then ही सेज कि मुझसे मिलना आपका मिलना आप किसको नसीब होते हैं. मीटिंग विद यू, meeting with you is you are, who is that fortunate one who got the opportunity to meet you. Very rare, very rare. Yeah. Mm. Then at the yeah. So that's the ghazal. So now you can ask questions.
Who wrote this ghazal, Vijayji?
This is ghazal is written by our this
Noor Nakwi or something is there.
no,
Noor
I
Nakwi. Yeah, I got the original something.
Muslim
Naorna. That's the reason one of the stanza refers to the poet name also. You sang.
Firak. It says Firak Gorakhpuri. मुझसे मिलना ना आपका मिलना, मुझसे मिलना फिराक का मिलना, आप किसको नसीब होते हैं. So Firak Gorakhpuri is there. Firak.
Okay, thank you. So
Yeah.
it's a Muslim author, Muslim poet.
Yeah, either Muslim or Sufi, but I think Sufis are the one. In Muslim, there are two sects. One is Islam and another is Sufi. Of course, there are many, but in those Islam, they follower of Shariat, they are different. But in Sufi sect, they are the, in Shariat they don't allow all music and all, but the Sufism allows the poetry, and like this Rumi and Hafiz, they were all Sufis. So they.
I believe the Muslims are very against beating of drums also.
Oh
They
yeah, yeah.
They are
That is
anti-music.
Shariat.
Islam is anti-music.
Shariat.
So actually,
Shariat.
there are two sects, Vijay. One is called Sunnis, other is called Shias. Shias are mostly are in Iran. All Iranis they follow this Iran. They
Iran,
follow
Iraq, yeah,
Iraq. No,
Iran,
Iraq very few are Shias, and
those,
most
yeah,
of the Sunnis they follow except Rasul Illillah. There's no other thing. There's no need. But they say believe is even the hereditary character of Ali is also be taken into the consideration by Shias. That's the reason they celebrate they mourn for the Muharram. Shias 40 days. Yeah.
yeah. Actually, there are many sects. Aga Khan sects. There are Bohra sect also.
Bora
Then
Kutch.
Sufi.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sufis. Bohras have their guru Sayyidna Sahib.
Yeah.
And because I know, and there are very nice people. They dress also differently, and even the generally the Muhammads, the Muslims, they wear dark burqa, but those Bohras they wear white burqas also and colorful burqas also. But what I Baba appreciated Sufis, Sufi poets. So that's why I have a great attraction for those Sufis. And these Sufi guys, they sing qawwalis and ghazal singers, the famous ghazal singers like Mehdi Hassan and Ghulam Ali and Jagjit Singh, and they are from Pakistan. Mehdi Hassan and Ghulam Ali and Parveen Sultana. They are beautiful, they singers. Then there are Qawwali singers like Sabri brothers, very powerful Qawwalis, and very means very strong, and hours and hours they may take you away. And but these Maulana Rumi and Hafiz are amazing. That is Ishq Hakiki. So Baba appreciated. So we are concentrating on Sufis. Yeah.
And also Vijay,
Yeah.
one thing if you notice, if you listen to the Qawwalis,
Huh.
most of the Qawwalis based on the praise of Lord. Only Allah, like we Barde Joli, Allahu Allah, and all this. It's only praising a Muslim prayer or praise of the Lord. Whereas the ghazals is representing a poetic version of beloved. It may be love poetry or beloved's praise. In most
I
of the
yeah.
bhajans you find only praising of Lord, mostly of Hindi terms. Not they doesn't have a Urdu terminology in bhajans. That's settle. That's what my what you called landmarks I put it for the ghazal. Difference between a ghazal and a
Kawali.
Kawal and a Kirtan and uh, what he called Ghazal and Kirtan, Bhajan and Kawali.
I can give you an example of a kawal singing front of Baba in 1962. This
Yeah.
kawal was in a east-west gathering. He was in a standing position, and he was singing
Uske
standing and
mehboobe, iske mehboobe.
right. I can sing that couple few lines. So just to give you the feel ki how kawali is like. Uh, इसके महबूब जब इसके महबूब रब मेरे काम आ गया इसके महबूब रब मेरे काम आ गया मेरी बेताबियों का सिला मिल गया इसके महबूब रब मेरे काम आ गया मेरी बेताबियों का सिला मिल गया मेरे हाथ आ गया दामने मुस्तफ़ा मेरे हाथ आ गया दामने मुस्तफ़ा जब नबी मिल गया तो खुदा मिल गया गए हैं लामकान तक जो हबीबे किब्रिया बनकर मिले जो खुदा से खुदा का नूरे आईना बनकर उरूज उनका कोई इंसान समझे भी तो क्या समझे पैदा हुए जो दुनिया में इमाम उल अंबिया बनकर जिनको अर्शे बरी पर बुलाया गया जिनको अर्शे बरी पर बुलाया गया जिनके आगे फरिश्तों ने सिजदा किया उनकी कमली में शायद खुदाई मिली उनके ज़ल्मों में नूरे खुदा मिल गया इश्क़ महबूब रब मेरे काम आ गया मेरी बेताबियों का सिला मिल गया. Yeah, this is a small presentation. It's not that is more powerful than this because the group sings and the drum beating is really very powerful. And
No,
but the meaning
you,
of this, hello, yeah, the meaning
Vijay,
is,
Vijay,
yeah,
you yourself has said in the Ishke Mehboob, a lot of time they're praising of Khuda Mil Gaya, Khuda. And
yeah,
if you see Barde Joli, A Muhammad, means that is. And even Wordspark sing the Kawal, that song is Babahu, Babahu, Allahu, Allahu. It's all
yeah,
Kawal is based on praise of a Lord, praising
yeah,
of this thing. In Ghazals, you doesn't have praising of Lord, but beloved. There he said, beloved means a love poetry, that is. That's what the
uh,
difference. And it is accompanying by a lot of dolak or harmonium or clapping and banjo and everything in kawal. Music, lot of music plays a lot of important in the kawal. Softness in the ghazal. That is my
actually,
understanding.
yeah, I want to bring Lata Lime once again. She has done PhD in ghazals. She told me later on. So she said that she will like to talk about ghazal more. So maybe in couple weeks I will try to bring her. So then she can analyze more. And this is Qawwali's meaning is इश्क महबूब जब मेरे काम आ गया, means Rab मेरे काम आ गया. Rab means God, Khuda. So the love of the God has proved very useful to me, because I found I found the end of my why I was the result of my restlessness. So that's the Ishq Hakiki. And you might have seen the clip, what's the name, Meherchan. So that was really very old clip. I don't see that clip nowadays. Yeah.
Mm.
So I think Betty, the time is almost reaching 10:30. Any questions?
It's always nice, Vijay, just to you can just sing and sing. I love that.
Actually, last time I wanted to bring some variety, so I thought I got some ghazal singers. Maybe next week I bring some ghazal singer from Ahmednagar, and like Thade family.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
But you know,
So,
whether you do or whether you don't, it's just so lovely to hear. You know, we don't hear that beautiful music so much here in the West. It's always nice to hear you singing.
Yeah.
However you do it, or with whom, it doesn't matter.
Vijay,
Yeah.
give a sample of Urdu. Like in Apajina K, is that spoken in Urdu?
Yeah. Well, actually Urdu and Hindi they are similar.
Yeah,
But,
yeah.
they are similar, but their script is different. Urdu script and Hindi.
But,
And so,
but Urdu is more poetic.
yeah,
Yeah.
depends upon. Yeah, it's a beautiful poetry, language, and expression. The words are really like we in English you say, "Oh, please come sit down." Then in Urdu they say, "Oh, please tashrif laiye." So be
But
present yourself.
say that again, please. What?
Tashrif laiye.
Tashrif.
तशरीफ लाइए. So
And Hindi they say आप आप बैठ जाइए. Yeah, you can say more sophisticated, आप पधारिए.
पधारिए.
Yeah. Yeah, because
Okay,
Urdu words
well-
are different.
Well, okay, say the difference though. You're saying it, but now say the difference in English. Possible?
Yeah. English is more analytical and more direct. Whereas Urdu expresses the feelings. Urdu say it's more feeling oriented, and it is more intellectual and more direct pinching. Sit down, go there.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it's interesting because Baba said that the mystical language is the most executive way for God to speak. So it's the most direct, yet it has a rhythm to it. It has a rhythm.
Is that the word he used? Executive?
Yeah, he uses that
Interesting.
word, executive.
Executive, my goodness. What is that?
Executive, yeah. And it's not a word that I use, or but it means direct. Like it is direct,
Even God speaks, it has a music to it. God speaks, has such a rhythm and music to it if it's read properly.
Well, I'm talking mystical language.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
but even God speaks has that music.
What?
God speaks is something very different. What I found, it has a power in it. I become
Yeah,
restless whole night. The words are so powerful that
yeah,
after God speak meeting, I am thinking whole night about those words. My God, so
yeah,
powerful word. I say, what
yeah.
is this? I become restless after reading this.
Yeah, but you see, Baba's bringing us from reason, the mind, the balance with the heart to intuition. So
Yeah.
what I share too, what is read reverently, uh, goes deep. It just goes deep. Is all I could say. You know, because
Yeah.
I always feel I don't need to talk about it. You know, I don't need to talk about it. You know,
No,
just
but God,
read.
intellectually, one should also understand. Baba has explained it in God Speaks, like intellect. Intellect is logic and those words, logic. But after that, when we go further inside, then the field of emotions and feelings, and then intuition. So even this actually this thought world is fifth plane, and emotions are goes till is the sixth plane. Yeah. So when you further dive within yourself, your feelings, and then intuition, and then illumination, and then you get realization. So these are to be when you dive deep into yourself. So these
Vijay,
things, yeah.
have you ever
Sure.
heard Jimmy Modi read God Speaks? Have you ever heard him read it? When
Who?
he reads it, it's like he's reading music. You can
Yeah,
feel,
yeah, yeah.
feel just pure music.
Uh-huh.
Who
So
is
you just
that? Yasmin, what's the name?
God
Jimmy
Modi?
speaks.
Modi. He's from Bombay Center. When he reads,
Ah,
Uh,
oh God, it's as if you're listening to music.
yeah.
is he
Just so
reading in
Jimmy
Hindi?
Khan? Jimmy
no,
Khan? You mean Jimmy
God
Modi?
Modi,
English.
Jimmy Modi.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
Jimmy.
Modi. And
You
does
can
he read in English or Hindi?
God's English, Betty. God
Of
speaks
course,
is
he's
in
reading. All right, yeah, but you have surely it's translated. Is it into Hindi or
we have
no?
all our classes in English in Bombay Center.
Is that right?
They,
Oh,
they are
oh,
translating in Marathi also, so they
ah,
printed some volumes.
ah,
Then it is translated into Tamil also,
ah.
and I think various translations are going on including Chinese
Mm.
also.
But of
Look
course, it's
at
There is
powerful.
already there is a translation in Marathi by Khandalaji
Mm.
and
uh,
Gujarati by Rajnikantji, Hindi Ishwarwani,
Ah, what
and
a
Telugu
job!
Bhagavad Vachanam in Telugu.
What a work! Can you imagine translating God speaks? Oh, wow.
But I feel very easy in reading in English rather than reading in Telugu. Telugu is very difficult to read.
Ah,
I didn't
I
understood
don't
of
think I don't think in Hindi God speaks Rajnikant did.
no
Rajnikant
Gujarati he did Gujarati Rajnikant.
who?
Rajnikant
No,
Mistry,
Rajnikant. Okay, Mistri.
mm,
I
that
thought
is Kishore
Rajnikant.
Mistri's brother, and he
Yeah,
was helped by Cyrus Kambata.
yeah.
mm. Well,
Yes,
thank you, Vijay.
yeah.
Actually,
Thank
God
you.
speaks is Baba's own words, no? It's directly
Yes, yes,
dictating to
yes.
Eraj.
Yeah.
That's right. He wrote it, so it's powerful. That's true. Yeah, yeah.
God is very, very powerful.
Mhm.
I
Nice.
saw
Anything original is original. Any translation means
Yes.
again deviations will come. And
Of
Master's prayer, you see, Master's prayer, repentance prayer, and Mandali prayer is most powerful in first in Gujarati and then in English rather than in other languages.
Oh, interesting. Because that's how he wrote it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I noticed Jim Modi at the last meeting we had with the UK. The Intuition.
Oh.
Oh yeah, Jim Modi was there. I saw him,
Mhm.
and very few men come. That's just how it is. That's what that's what I've seen with my eyes.
Rosalie, when is that UK meeting?
Every third Saturday. And
Oh
it's
my goodness, once a month.
10 to 12. That's Eastern time, my time.
Eastern US. Uh-huh.
Yeah, so that would be what, 7 for you? Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Jimmy Mori has conducted so many workshops on God Speaks. He's met Don Stevens. He's conducted maybe over 50 to 60 workshops on God Speaks. He's been
But
great.
I just sincerely and wholeheartedly welcome the mystical language because I want to get as fast to the impersonal intuition as I can. Yeah. And
Great. And I'm a great fan of Baba's direct words.
what?
Yeah,
And I am a great fan of Baba's direct
Direct
words.
words. Yeah.
Okay. In the mystical language, Baba's direct words were, don't change one word. Don't change one word. So it's
Yeah.
right.
Well, those are
Those
his words, right? Through Norina.
Yeah, right. But also not through Narina because he was in the Blue Bus tours, people knew, and they were complaining. And I think Kitty Davy was one of them one complaining. We don't understand what Narina's talking about. And Baba said, you don't have to understand. It says, this is for the future. You are like children.
Yeah, but we need to take it in small doses, not big doses.
However you take it, who knows? This is a great advent. 7-Eleven. So the skies, it's beyond the sky's the limit. There's no, take your dose, whatever. But it's huge. It's huge what's happening,
No overdoses.
What?
Well,
BJ.
yeah. Thank you very
BJ.
much, all of you.
Yeah.
I have a
joining.
question.
Yeah, please. Yeah, go ahead.
Are you going to, it would be nice to have the translation, maybe if you could read it or how can we get a copy of some of those beautiful words that you sing? I mean, it's so moving.
I sent to
So meaningful.
Prakash, and I can send you also. Now you give me your email, and I will send
Oh,
it to you.
thank you. Okay. Give it to you right now?
Yeah, you can give it right now.
Thank you. Because
Actually,
that would be so great, even to have them, printed somehow on this recording. So people that in the future, when they do log in, they would be able to see this and know what the words are that go with your singing. And it's quite profound. So that's a gift. Thank you. Thank you,
Thank
Baba,
you.
from DJ. That's wonderful.
Yeah.
Vijayji,
Wonderful.
Pleasure. Yeah.
Vijayji, can't you get your harmonium to Aarti?
What?
I could.
It sounds so beautiful and I'm missing the harmonium so much.
Oh,
Okay. Yeah, I could do that. Yeah.
Yeah, it makes such a difference, It's like how the Westerners use the guitar all the time.
Yeah.
The harmonium. We're really missing the harmonium. So
Yeah, actually, I am means it's a practice, needs practice. So yeah.
maybe Joel would work with you a little bit. I would think you might need to do a sound adjust. I don't know, but
Yeah.
yeah, he might. Oh,
Yeah.
Marcia also wants you to send it.
Yeah, Marcia, sure.
I put my email in there, but
Yeah, Marcia M46.
Actually, Vijay, it sounded
Yeah.
so beautiful now.
Yeah,
What you
yeah,
sound
yeah,
out of the, it was just out of the world.
yeah.
It is, it's transporting, really. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Are you
Hey,
doing
Vijay,
it every week?
Yeah, every week, Thursday.
Nice.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, Jay.
Okay.
Vijay,
Thank you.
Yeah,
Vijay, you
yeah,
can
tell
also
me.
try Manik Ubale. He sings both ghazals and qawwal.
Yeah. I will
You
talk to
can catch hold
Ahimsa.
of Himsa. She'll arrange.
Ahimsa,
Yeah.
and I think she will manage it. Yeah.
Yeah, Ubale sings, but sings both qawwals as well as
Oh, yeah.
this also
He's a wonderful.
ghazals. Yeah,
Yeah. And he's a teacher also. So,
yeah.
yeah.
What are
Because
you?
most of the qawwals are from India, who doesn't have a very good qawwals presently. But ghazal singers are there like Pankaj Udas, then Jagdish Singh, Anup Jalota. Anup Jalota mostly now turned to bhajans. And then we got Talat Aziz. They are mostly soft, this thing, but they doesn't. Like previously, we have Aziz Khawal and Iqbal Khawal and all that. Now we don't have qawwals, much qawwals. You can
Now the
find few
trend is
qawwals.
changed. Yeah,
No,
trend
few
is
qawwals.
changed.
You can find few qawwals in Ajmer Chishti Sahib, Ajmer Dargah,
Yeah.
and you got even in that what he called Tajuddin Baba's this thing.
All
We can find
dargahs
qawwals.
dargahs are having
Uh,
qawwalis.
I think I don't know in Haji Ali, but you have. I think Haji Ali also they sing. I think in Bombay.
Yeah. Betty, you are asking something.
Oh, I just wondered what you are sending to the women. Maybe I want it. What is?
Okay, sure.
Well-
I will send it to you.
Okay.
The meaning of the ghazals
Ah.
and translation. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's easy. Thank you.
Yeah.
Betty, if you get this, CD or cassette called Ghazals Baba Loved,
Oh,
they have the whole translation of all the ghazals in that.
really? Oh, I haven't
I
seen.
have it, Yasmin, I do, I have that somewhere in the house. I did get it.
They have a
Uh,
little booklet. They put a little booklet with it, and in which the whole translation is given of each ghazal, each and
Yeah.
every ghazal.
Yeah,
Yes.
Oh,
that is done by Pratap Iyer. Ghazals liked by
Oh.
Baba, and
Oh.
I think I've sent to the Angela complete
I have. to-
songs. There are 16 ghazal songs in that. And
Hmm.
similarly, Meherveena did for the Uma songs. I think round about that also got 10 ghazal, 10 Uma songs are there, I think so.
Oh,
And there's also Uma 1 and 2 done by the Women Mandali, Katie and Rosha, what, Rhoda auntie.
oh, wow.
Once the woman Mandali called a kawal from Bombay at Meherazad, and his name he was a radio singer. His name is Naik or something. Yeah. So there was no tabla player there in the Mandli hall. So they called me. They caught hold of me, and so I was playing tabla with him, and then. So he was singing and Mandli enjoying, and this man was kind of he needed such attention that when the woman Mandli talking amongst them, and he stopped,
Oh,
and then he says, ki, he stopped and he made a poetry on them. He say ki I am singing ghazal here and you are laughing there, something like a very poetry he made.
oh dear.
And actually and why I was also, when I was playing, I was watching his face, and I was rhythming and I was watching his. And he said, "Don't look at my face. I look at the tabla."
Wow. Oh.
So
Well.
I remember those performance. Yeah. That was fun. Yeah.
Ego. Lot of ego there.
Yeah. The singers have
Yeah.
a lot of ego.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So yeah, it is there.
okay.
Yeah. Okay then.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you
Okay,
so
Vijay,
much.
Jai Meher Baba.
Jai
And
Baba.
I can, Vijay, I can tell good night.
Yeah.
Instead of good night, I'll tell a Urdu word, Shab Khair.
Shukriya.
Good night.
Shukriya. Thank you.
Thank you.
Jai Baba.
Jai Baba. Good night.
Jai Meher Baba.
Good night. Good night. Good
Jai
night.
Baba.
Jai Baba.
Avatar Meher Baba ki
Baba
jai.
Ki Jai.
Avatar Meher Baba.
Avatar Meher Baba
Jai.
ki
Jai.
jai.
Marcia didn't say anything.
Avatar
Marcia,
Meher
please.
Baba ki
Oh.
Marcia, Avatar Meherwal ki jai.
The time of your Baba Ki Jai.
Thank you.
Right.
Yes.
Jai Baba.
Jai
Jai
Meher
Baba.
Baba.
Jai.